It's happening at a time when we're facing major global challenges which require real leadership. We're just coming out of a COVID pandemic, which was devastating to developing countries. We're facing a devastating climate change impact, particularly in developing countries and poor communities, destroying infrastructure, drought, and the conflicts which are going around, like the conflict in Europe and other parts of the world, is really having negative impacts in terms of the prices, inflation, shortages, and so on. So there was a lot of hope that this meeting of the leaders will give a clear direction on how, as progressive world, we can deal with these challenges, because these challenges need cooperation, they need leadership.
Were you satisfied with the solutions proposed?
We also congratulated the delegates, our president, after the conference, because we looked very carefully at the outcomes. And the outcomes of upholding multilateralism, the outcome of ensuring that we're pushing for this noble idea of peace in the world, the outcome of leaving no one behind and share this common prosperity, not only for Chinese, but all mankind of the world. Those are the things we really need in terms of having a concerted effort to confront these challenges we are facing humanity today. We do link with the people, but what we need, the party, what has made it more distinctive, is not just an ideology, is to empower even party members with skills. The skills to perform, hard work. Hard work, what we're learning as developing countries, that we can achieve these things. If we work harder, if we remain united and focus and follow our own programs of implementation, we can achieve, we can develop. We can face all these devastating things which are confronting us. We can cooperate with like-minded countries. So we are not we're not going to be made to choose. We have got a young population. We'll accept anyone who respect our own systems and come to partner with us. We are looking for partnerships. We are not looking for cohesions. And anyone who wants to partner with African countries, we are saying yes. If we check, for instance, the program of cooperation, what is called FOCAC or Belt and Road Initiative in Africa, there's been a lot of criticism. But what has made a difference? The colonial power, we're building infrastructure which goes to port, not connecting even the country. But with China's participation in Africa, we're seeing a lot of infrastructure connecting within the country and connecting the neighbors. And that's why now that we have started this free trade area in Africa, where we're promoting intra-trade among ourselves. And that's what is going to make Africa to rise. We see it as a most beneficial way of cooperation. So we see China as a strategic partner. And we're calling for other developed nations to follow suit and cooperate with us and mix their programs to link with the African programs, because we have got our own vision in Agenda 2063, which we're implementing in Africa.
Right. Professor Xie, you have been watching, you have been hearing all of these. What is your most pressing comment you want to share? What is the point that you have been impressed the most about, or you want to talk about?
We all know almost every country in the world has political parties, but many of these political parties are not so well organized, and many of them don't have very good people to work on behalf of the party and on behalf of the people, right? Second, I want to just follow up with this Chinese diplomacy and how China tries to interact with the world. We all know that you can lead either by example or generosity or multilateral cooperation, or you can lead by coercion. You can lead by predation and the unilateral action. And so I think China obviously has pursued the first route. We want to lead the world, not because China wants to be a hegemon, but rather we want to lead by providing benefits to the rest of the world. We want to lead by example, by generosity, and by multilateral cooperation. And so I think that's a good example, and that's an example that has been widely hailed by many countries around the world.